and welcome to another episode of the Big Brother Naija Lowdown. I'm so happy to be back. I have my beautiful partners in crime with me. One a little bit more violent than the other.
I'm trying to be gentle because, like when we did that last video, a lot of Bella's fans were a bit upset about what I said about their fave. You people will cry because it's not good to say about Bella today on this episode. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. Anyways, now, oh gosh. It was so stupid what happened.
I didn't get the fights. Like, it just was very
Rachel
uncalled for.
Made food for the whole house.
Because whole freaking
it was her
house.
turn, yeah? She made food for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And your Mrs. Ikoyi, good evening, ma. She said that, she doesn't want chicken on her plate. And Rachel, in the niceness of her heart, said, okay, you don't want chicken.
You can have beef. I think I remember it was beef.
Because the chicken and beef that is there now. Yeah. So she said, if you don't want chicken, I mean, naturally.
What's left is beef.
What's left is beef. And she put beef on the plate and went to give Madam, please take your dinner.
No.
That's how, that's how Oga BBNaija, Mr. Ikoyi now came and said, how can you have, let me cue the London
cue the British accent, innit?
What the fuck is going on here? How could you have put beef in fucking Bella's food when you know that she doesn't eat beef? You've been in this house for how many weeks and you don't know that Bella doesn't eat beef?
But why is it her business to know Bella doesn't eat beef? When Bella said, I don't want chicken, then she could have said, oh yeah, I don't eat beef too, so just don't put anything on my food. Why is it my business to know what you don't eat? Me and you, we're not best friends.
Mine is the temerity to accost a fello housemate in the first place.
It's not the
Does
first
she
time.
Work for you?
Do you remember the first time that
they
had an issue as well?
It's Chef Rachel.
Doesn't make sense. Forget
Chef Rachel made Rachel. That's probably how he was viewing her.
It kind of brings to mind what people say about how Nigerians they don't really want slavery to end. They want to be the ones holding the whip. Because that is a slave master mentality. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You're supposed to be watching my every move in the house, know what I like and what I don't.
Okay, I didn't know I was just having
What
the Banner Boy saying, come on, person. She me de.
She's the one, don't you know? Don't you know? Weren't you aware that Shegzz is the owner of BBN now? That's why.
They know me. Do you remember the time they asked him to wear that funny outfit? Like, they know me. Why have they asked me to wear this?
I don't.
I can't wait. They know me.
Shegzz, what do you mean by they know you?
See, can we let's just move on?
But then again, he could be acting the part, playing the villain. And if he's playing the villain, I think he's doing a great job.
Because I'm surprised it's not yet out.
Man, and they consistently get numbers and they keep getting talked about. So in a way, this is kind of effective.
But it's not. What shall they say? No, bad publicity isn't. It's still publicity rather.
It's publicity. So. I mean, that's what they've been. They accuse everybody else of going after clout, but then it seems to be that they're the ones who want clout in the first place.
What is Dara doing?
Let's talk about the evictions
and
first.
the twist, right? The level 3.
The twist was crazy because I remember when I heard Doyin's name, I personally actually really vibe with Doyin. Like, I think she has grown in a way in the house. I'm gonna miss seeing her with her fashion takes, but I was just sad when he said Doyin's name. I was like, God. And then when she walks in the door into the White House,
Doyin is such a vibe. I love it. And then she was just like, and then she was like in the mirror, like, if anything, what I would miss is the budding relationship or friendship between her and Cheesy. Yeah, they seem to be having a very good vibe.
I want to see them outside the house. I really can't wait to see like the dynamic mix for both of them. And I'm going to miss doing therapy sessions.
So did anything about the eviction shock you at all?
No, not really. Okay. I made a tweet before the eviction started that the people that would be going home, they were the ones that went home.
Yeah, because when you look at the statistics, you have Brian, Big Baby Bree, and you have Baby Bree not going anywhere. Like literally, we knew Baby Bree wasn't going anywhere, and then you have Bella. And then you have Elo Swag, Chumzi, and Doyin. And then we all knew 3 people were going to go home. Yeah, so when you look at the statistics, you're like,
it was almost kind of obvious.
Yeah.
It was obvious.
I didn't want Chumzi to go anywhere, though.
She was bound to go. Like,
I feel like that's the reason there's a level 3. Because when you look at Chumzi, you look at Elo Swag, and you look at Doyin, they have something that they're really contributing content-wise. And then for the party, Edo House Games. So there's a level 3, so we can still get some content out there.
I think it'll last till the end of that. I know they can still come back. They're going to come back eventually to participate in
They wouldn't last till the end.
18th, they're leaving on the 18th.
Okay. So before 18th, they're going to come back to the house and participate. And everyone will think.
People will just think.
They think it's a fake. And I feel bad for them as well because they don't know.
Because it's like a wastage of their time.
It's not. I don't agree. I don't agree.
There's no such thing as bad content. I think in this particular, they will give their own.
Yes.
I mean, and I want to see what happened. Elo Swag and Chumzi in the room.
But it's mind games for those people because they feel like,
they're still in for the 100
million. We're still somewhere here. And then next thing you know, they will just tell them, get out of the house.
When we were on the spaces yesterday with Christy, the eviction spaces, I remember, she was saying a lot of us are looking at it from the point of view of, being a viewer. But from from a housemate point of view, when you're going into Big Brother's house, you know there's a possibility you might not win the 100 million. Yeah. So when you're going in with the mindset that I'm going there to showcase who I am, do the best, like to make a brand for myself. So even if it's like the remaining 5 days you have, you don't know that you're evicted, just use it to your benefit.
Yeah. So I think it's good. The mindfuckery is gonna probably contribute to the drama.
I mean, it will hurt.
Guys, I want us to dissect this Bella&shegzz matter because I came online and I saw like,
let me give you the gist. So yesterday, Ebuka decided to do what everybody has been asking. Like literally to her face, asked her, you know, every time I tune in, I see you having to apologize to Shegzz all the time. He's calling you fool. He's calling you stupid. You understand that kind of thing? And he goes, oh, like, you know, is that like normal for you? Is that your love language? No, he didn't even ask if that. I don't think he asked if that was her love language.
Oh, no, he did.
He did.
Put it in
and then she now replied, oh, I love him. I know. He now said, you love someone, but does that mean they have a right to like constantly do that to you? She said, I don't take that on a norm, but he's changing.
Even the audience shouted, because babe, clearly Bella has Stockholm syndrome because you're loving your abuser and you're saying, oh, I can change him. We're working on it. Babe, you will die there.
The love girl, are you in agreement with this?
You know the thing, I wanted Dara to finish because, okay, last week Dara was the one that gave a message to Bella. This week,
she needs it.
Let me give a message to you, beautiful Big Bella. Darling, you are beautiful. I will reiterate it. You are beautiful. You have something going on for you. This man, this innate man, is not good for you. It's not good. I'm more worried about Bella than I am about their relationship. Because if this is how you're going to accept someone, I'm not going to say people because I can see that she doesn't really accept people, maybe, you know, coming on her. She's always easy to flare up.
Yes.
But when it comes to Shegzz, you know, she'll be there apologizing or she'll be like, oh, I'm breaking up with you and stuff. You need to realize that in a love relationship, you do not deserve to be treated like this. You deserve to be told you did something wrong in a loving way, not to be called fool, to be called stupid, not to be called foolish. Girl, I hope you wake up.
Now, I want to come in here. My own message is for every single person that's currently dragging Bella. If you've never had a MUMU button, cast the first
stone. I don't think it's about MUMU button.
Cast
Wait.
the first stone. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. Let him finish.
Let him finish.
I mean, everyone is quick to say that. Oh my God, you are a MUMU, a disgrace to womanhood.
What? Who said that?
What? Did you not see the tweets?
I didn't see the
tweets. Yes. Did you not see the
That's
tweets?
extreme.
Whatever insult you're looking for, they've probably given it to Bella.
Just check it out. Just go online and see what's happening on Twitter. So, I'm like, that's all fine and dandy, but I want y'all to realize that Big Brother, as glamorous as it seems, is a representation of a lot of things that happen in real life. World. Now, while you're quick to judge her and whatnot, understand that a lot of people are in the same situation.
They just don't have
and
a
they
camera.
Just don't know. But now you're all seeing yourselves. When we're in love, we do crazy things. Let me tell you something. While everybody felt disappointed when she said that, I could understand. Because I've taken insults from someone that I cared about because I wanted it to work. If he is eventually playing her and is not trying to make it work too, then he's an asshole. But I will not call her a fool for feeling that deeply about someone. And I feel like once you can see it on the screen now, you know that you shouldn't be like that. But let me tell you, I don't judge her for feeling that way. We've all been there at some point.
Personally, I'm not judging her for
wrong,
feeling
right?
that way.
It's wrong, right? But
no,
it's reality.
It's not even about. It's not about judging her. I'm not judging her for feeling that way.
But that's what's happening on the internet.
I know that a lot of times we need to realize that these people have cameras in front of their lives 24/7. We're not taking that out. A lot of people are going through the same things. People are coming online to insult her and hit it.
But it's
right?
basically.
But the point is, let's call out what is bullshit. The relationship is crap.
Good. Look, so if you're going to call out their dynamic, fine, but leave Bella out of it.
That's what it is. For Bella, I just feel sympathy.
I mean, exactly.
I feel sympathy for you.
Now, if you're complaining Shegzz is insulting her, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
Saying, like, what are we doing on the internet? We're insulting her too. So are you saying that? So the best way to solve this issue is to continue to heaping curses on Bella. Leave Bella alone. Yes, it's bullshit. Yes. Shegzz should stop insulting her because that's madness.
You're taking this so personally.
No. Because I've been lovesick before.
Because he's been, like he said, he's been lovesick before. Man. Let me, how do I put this?
Ain't nobody calling me fool. I'm just saying.
I understand being in love with someone.
Yeah.
Love should never make you feel stupid.
Or less, exactly.
Messing with your self-esteem.
Love should never make you feel less than you are. Love should never, like... It's not even about, like, everyone here has been in a relationship at one point in their life.
Yeah.
if your partner made you feel like an idiot at a point in your life,
every time you fight,
it's wrong.
No,
I've argued with my partner before. I've argued with my partners before, but never once have they made me feel stupid. Even when we're mad at each other, even when you are angry.
Right.
I mean, there was a conversation recently online about how people text each other when they are mad.
Yeah, like, hi.
You are upset, you are pissed, but you are still respectful because you care about that person. You know that anger is for a moment and it will pass by.
That's Dara
but
right
what I find bullshit is the fact that Shegs does this thing. You do it once, you do it twice, do it 3 times,
but he's
4
changing.
times, 5 times, 6 times. You're doing the same thing over and over again. If you claim that you love somebody and you're doing something the person doesn't like, you will gradually work on yourself to change that thing. But Shegs is not changing, and it seems like it's Bella that is the only person that is bending backwards, bending herself
to accommodate
him.
I mean,
and that's rubbish.
So that's the problem I have.
Even in your lovesick situation that you had that time, are you telling me that it was just you that was doing all the work 100% of the time, that your partner never did anything for you?
You know what, you guys, at the end of the day, what I want to establish
here is that basically, see how you're so quick, you're now finally looking at, okay, this is bad, right? And of course, but you don't blame her at the same time.
I blame her.
What?
I blame her.
You still blame her?
I still blame her.
What I'm trying to say is that I feel like the internet should soft pedal on the issue. That's long and short of everything. And now that I feel like it's being called out, I think when she comes out of the house too, she will probably see that. I do not
want to be her when she comes out of the house.
What? Then that will be that's
she's going to. No, you don't get.
Leave her alone.
Because the moment where she starts to watch back all the videos of everything it's not going to be a good place for her.
True.
Like, she will not be happy with herself in that moment. But at least she would know what
a toxic love looks like, because once you're in that position, you can't tell the difference. At the time I was lovesick, I thought that was the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm telling you.
You know what? I agree, because when you're in a position, you might not necessarily. You know what?
She's gonna see when she comes out, and I'm glad she will. But
Velvet.
I'm telling you, right now, she just doesn't know that this is bad, and especially if he doesn't improve, then it's just gonna get.
You know how I'm gonna wrap up this conversation? Bella, we're sending you love and light. Amen.
Yes, Bella. All
right, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, let's move to there's like how many of them left in the house now? Just a few weeks left to the end of BBNaija. We have the head of house games coming up. Who do you think is gonna become head of house?
Obviously, Hermes.
Wait.
I try to do the same thing.
All right,
obviously, Hermes is out because he's already HOH this week, and Elo Swag, who would have been the next person, is already out. So,
we'll get to see someone new.
In my opinion, Mr. or Mrs. Okoye will emerge head of house.
God forbid. I feel like either Daniella or Brian are going to win the HOH today.
Daniella, I really like the fact that she puts in work when it comes to like the physical game.
She's an intelligent
Not just
girl.
intelligent, even when it comes to like what's the word, like sportsmanship. That's the word.
The English ran away. It's not our original.
Do you know what I'm saying? Sportsmanship. She actually has it as well, and that was one thing I liked about Chomzy too. You could tell that she was also going for that. So Daniella, I think we're gonna get to see her more. I really want to see Alison more. Like, I'm like, Alison, do you know about games? What's up? I love you. You know, I'm worried about that.
You know what? We are going to eviction.
Alison,
I want to drop Alison's name in my basket.
You know what?
For eviction.
Yeah, we're done with head of house. Let's move on to eviction. Who do you think will be nominated?
No, me, I'm not nominated. I mean go.
Evicted.
Yeah, Alison, I'm dropping
a lot
Alison
of people.
there.
We can see this trend, obviously, that at least minimum of 5 people are always nominated. If Alison is up, Alison is most likely going to go.
Yeah.
Who are you guys predicting is going to go? Don't be diplomatic.
I feel like if Dotun is up to, he might go.
No, oh my God. Can you see? Do you know why? I called him wet bread. I keep forgetting that he exists in that house.
Oh my God.
If Dotun is up. If Dotun is
why
up,
would you call him wet bread?
Yeah,
because he has the characteristics of wet bread. Like, he's literally just.
But on a more serious note, I think that Dotun, if he's up, will go. Alison may go home if she's up.
No,
if Bella is up again,
people are too scared to predict. Drop one name with your
but if
full
Shegzz
chest.
is up, he has an FC for some reason. I don't know if I should call it an FC of people who think they should be treating their women like that. But I'm not going to talk. I didn't say that. Whatever.
If Bella is up, Bella's gonna go home.
Bella, if she's up again, it depends on who they're up against.
Man, that will be hard.
It depends on who
they're
up
against.
against.
Bella is a finalist.
And
will
she
be
actually
tough.
has.
It will be tough.
It will
Bella
be
is a
tough.
finalist.
But if she's up against Brian, if she's up against
Fina
Hermes,
and
if she's
Hermes.
up against Fina.
Nah.
Where do you think
hope
Adekunle
so.
fits in this?
In his house now. He's going to his house.
Oh my God, Adekunle would definitely be nominated too.
Because he was even nominated now. It was Hermes better power.
It was Hermes that saved him. He's going to be nominated. He's going to go.
If he comes up, no one will welcome you with open arms.
We love you, Adekunle. Don't worry.
Honestly,
this has been fun anyway, but I just want to drop my 2 cents before we wrap up.
Go ahead.
relationships are complicated, man.
Yes,
don't
they
be
are.
too quick to pick a side. You don't know how the other person is
I shall
feeling.
pick the non-abusive side.
Is
Always.
that your 2 cents?
No, always pick
Let
the
him finish.
always pick the non-abusive side. That is also definitely something you should throw out there.
This is what I have to say. See, a lot of things are unfolding, and I know that you're like in a confined space. That's why, when it comes to the whole Daniella issue, I can understand. When it comes to Bella's issue, I can understand. And the shipping issue, I can also understand. But Biko, no. If it's abusive, it's not for you. All right, we love you. Ensure that you join us on the Big Brother Naija Party Night Spaces every Saturday from 10 or whenever Biggie decides to start, African time, till the very end. And also the Big Brother Naija Eviction Night Spaces, which will always have, someone in with us, an old housemate, ex-BBNaija housemate or whatever. But we're going to be here and continue to vibe to the lowdown because we're the best.
Yes. I'm hungry, by the way.
Yeah. and Bella's fans, I was quiet last week because it was into my birthday, so I was being gracious. This week, I will not be so gracious with you.
Don't just mistakenly fall in love.
If
Dara.
you, I have been in love.
Stop putting love. So whenever she talks about Bella, stop infusing the whole you've never been in love. You can say you've never been in toxic
Your
love.
makes me a happy mumu.
It cannot be love. That's not love.
Oh, I just want to say this. If you were part of the people who were kind of like dragging Ebuka, saying like, oh yeah, he shouldn't have asked Bella that question, it was humiliating. Guess what? He asked her the question. She could have clarified it. Look at the Fina issue. When he asked her about beauty, Fina gave a response. She gave a response and she's going to stand by it.
But I don't think it makes it less humiliating, Sha.
That's
I don't think it
Bella-
makes it
Yeah,
less...
but it's not
Nobody
Ebuka's
likes
fault.
to be called a fool on live
But that's
television.
not
What are you
fault.
saying? What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying Ebuka shouldn't have asked it, but I'm
Better.
saying it doesn't make it
That's
less
his job.
humiliating. I'm just
He
saying.
did.
No, do you know why?
She
do you know
probably
why?
still was
Do you
humiliated
know
by
why
that. I mean,
doesn't
nobody
count?
likes their relationship
You're
drama
saying-
being aired in
But
front
guess
like
what?
that.
You went to
You're saying-
BBNaija house and
wait,
it's happening.
But I'm just
But
saying.
you're saying nobody likes to be called a fool on live television.
I understand, but
no,
yeah, it happens.
But they are always on live television.
Let's not start again. We love y'all. See you next time next week. We're bringing it. Mwah.